Friends, I'm feeling amped the fuck up today. I wanted to talk to you about energy, vibration, and frequency. Like, do you actually know what the fuck it means? Because we use these words in the spiritual community all the time. And a dear friend brought to my attention that he felt that they just weren't being used properly. And I was like, well, let me fucking look into that, okay? Because you know what? I use them all the time. I'm sure I like, you know what? I know for certainty I haven't had a full understanding of what that meant. But I have a better understanding now. I'm not going to say that it's full because the more I fucking learn, the more that I find that there is to learn and that the less that I actually understand. And that is something so beautiful is how much there is in that unknown space and how expansive everything truly is that this is just a journey that we are on forever is to learn, grow, and expand. There's nowhere to fucking go but now. And so I want to talk to you about energy, vibration, and frequency. Like, what the fuck does it actually mean? Because we talk about the vibration and frequency scale of like anger is down here. Oh, look at this like flyaway hair. Anger is down here, and that's bad, low vibey bullshit. Oh, and we want to be up here, enjoy, enjoy and love and peace and all feeling all the good things, and that's where everything works out. Do you know what that actually means? Is that it is simply like a physiological response to your emotions. Okay, so our heart is constantly giving off what's called electromagnetic radiation. Bam. I know I learned that word phrase last week and I was like super amped because I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, this is the place where science and spirituality mean. They actually are like very, very similar. I'm not going to say like the exact same thing, but like I do feel spirituality is born from science and there's so much that we don't know. Like I hold space for like the infinite possibilities, right? And how powerful we are. But okay, let me like take it down a notch. So our heart is constantly giving off electromagnetic radiation. This is what is referred to as energy. This is why we can feel other people when somebody comes into a room and they are like complaining and whining and just like you can feel the anger or feel the sadness or feel the joy and the happiness or you feel that they're peaceful. It's because that radiation literally is coming off of our body. It like, and I haven't looked into this, but I'm kind of like, is that also what we kind of like refer to as the aura? Is this part of that electromagnetic radiation field that we literally are giving off of our body at all times? Now, when people wanted to measure this, okay, there's been experiments done on this. And this is where vibration and frequency come into play. All right. So they've hooked like whoever the proverbial they is, I can totally get you this information on the research that's been done. Okay. So people have been hooked up to ECGs, which is like measuring heart activity. Okay. I don't know all the fucking ins and outs of it, but I'm just learning and sharing as I go. So, wow, this is like so fucking exciting to me. All right, they hook people up to ECG and then they measure their emotions that are coming off in the form of that electromagnetic radiation. That's actually like what is being measured. That's how we can deduce like the emotional feelings that are coming through our body. Okay. And so when we do that, it goes on to the scale. It's measured in frequencies, right? And frequency is based on the vibrations that are happening in a certain time frame. So when we are at an emotion like anger, there are less vibrations or shorter vibrations. I'm not exactly sure which word would be like very like accurate for that. I know they have a little bit different nuance there, but the vibrations are less for anger, whereas we get up to love, it is a lot more vibrations, and that is all measured in hertz. So when we see, I don't even know what the fucking information is because quite frankly, I don't follow like the scale of like hertz to emotions, okay? And HERTZ is what I mean, not like hurt, like we're physically hurt. Okay, so when we're at anger, it's like, I don't know what, 100, 200, 300, or when we get up to like, I know full enlightenment is like 1,000, right? And that's what it means. That literally means a state of emotion that we are in. And the beautiful thing is, it's like, it is not some fucking like woo woo concept of like, ooh, I'm just trying to like be in this energy or vibration. No, that's not what it is at all. That's not how any of it works. We are where we are in any given moment, and all we have is right now. And we might be angry, we we might be completely in love with life. We might be at peace. We might have courage. We might have fear. These are all just different measurements of where we are. And I feel that we give so much power to this explanation and this like scale, so to speak, as if it's bad to be angry and it's only good to be loving. Here's a quick story for you guys. I had someone end a friendship because we were, in their words, no longer, not a vibrational match at this time. And what I've come to learn about this, here we go on one of my fucking tangents, you guys. What I've learned about this since then is that there is no such thing as not a vibrational match. Okay, that's not a thing of like energies doing this, actually means you're fucking triggered. It means you're triggered and you can't deal with it yet. That's okay. It's no judgment. I'm literally fucking triggered all the time by people. I have enough awareness to know that's on me. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say this person is low vibey. They're always angry. What I'm going to do is take some space for me, and maybe I need to back away from that situation to deal with myself. Because the reality is it's triggering for me if someone's angry all the time or wanting to be controlling or fearful, because those are reflections of me. I'm feeling that on a very deep level. They are cues for us to go further within, not to say I can't have that in my life. That's how you stay exactly where you are. But we can use this information that's like legitimately scientific data to do better and be better within ourselves, not to judge other people or like cast them out or like I can only be with this sort of person. No, because the reality for me is that the more that I spend time living from a place of love and joy and peace, those higher vibrational emotions that I am just literally emitting a different level of electromagnetic or fucking radiation from my body, the more space I create to be with people who are fearful or angry or whatever the fuck. I don't even know all the things on that scale. I'm not going to lie. But right, I hold space for that and I don't get triggered as much. I do get triggered all the fucking time, but in different ways. And I choose to use it to move through it, right? And ground further into myself, because I literally am here. Like, one of my gifts in this life is to be a space holder for other people. So yes, come fucking trigger the shit out of me, because you're only helping me grow. And I know that. And when you are like ready to really embody that mindset, like you will understand that too. Right? You can really take it and use it for your growth. Instead of like shrinking and contracting back in, choose to remain open, choose to feel the discomfort, because it's just information. It's just information about your current experience, and every moment is fleeting. We're not going to stay angry forever unless we so choose. I might not be in the vibration of fucking love forever. I mean, like, I hope so, but every moment is shifting. Okay. So there will be times I'm just completely in love, and there will be times where I'm inspired by courage, or I don't know. I'm not even sure what energy I am in right now, but I'm fucking amped up. Like, I am so in this moment. That's what we have. That's what we should be focused on, is the right now. Okay. And the energy, the vibration, the frequency, the measurement of that is just a way for us to contextualize our current experience in the now. How fucking awesome is that? So stop giving your power away to a frequency scale. Stop giving your power away to some mysterious force, because you are that force. Like, how fucking powerful are we? So incredibly. And we just keep wanting to toss it away. Like, oh, well, it's this thing, it's that thing, it's whatever. Like, I'm just doing all the prayers and meditations. And guys, I fucking meditate all the time. Like, it's my job, because it motherfucking is. It is. Ooh, I love meditating. And I can meditate all I motherfucking want to, and so can you. If you're choosing not to deal with yourself, how far can you get with your meditation? Okay. Meditation is such a beautiful space to really connect with all of these emotions and to feel them and express them and allow them to move through you. And speaking in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency is just a way that we contextualize it. That's it. It is literally a measurement of the bodily functions, a physiological piece of the emotions we're experiencing. It's fucking fascinating. When I was like looking at fucking ECG charts and graphs and I was like getting some kind of like science boner, I'm like, I never even liked science, but it's just making so much sense. It felt so expansive for me to understand things that I only knew from a spiritual perspective on the scale of science. Wow. How fucking powerful is that? Like, how much can we like broaden our message and our service and our gifts when we take the time to understand different perspectives? I know so many people who just fucking like dismiss science. And I know so many people who dismiss spirituality. And I'm over here like, guys, it's the same fucking thing. Like, let's all just hold space for the different perspectives, right? They're just different perspectives. I know that might be fucking offensive. But they are. And it's so beautiful and big and unknown and out there. There's so much we don't know. And that excites me to just be here now and revel a little bit in the unknown. Revel in what we do know, the discoveries that we have made. Wow. You are so powerful. You are the embodiment of the universe. You are the embodiment of that God source energy. You are the embodiment of this now moment, and that is all we have. So don't give your power away. Really feel into that. Like, are you feeling it right now? Because I'm fucking feeling it. And I hope that I'm giving that radiation off for you, that maybe you can feel it coming through your screen a little bit. But we are just reflecting back. Okay. This is why your vibrations, energies, and fucking frequencies matter. Okay. Is because it is a reflection. The universe is neutral. It is just reflecting back to us our experience. Why? Because that's what we're seeing. That's what we're feeling. So when I'm in a place of pain, of course, I'm going to see pain. I'm going to feel pain in life. I'm going to be fucking triggered like hell. But when I come into the now and really come into that space of love and gratitude and appreciation, that is also reflected back, right? From a space of neutrality, but it's getting reflected back to us. And so we can shift. But the way that we shift is to fucking like really get into it, right? Like let yourself experience all of that. And that's how we can move out of it, right? That's like the missing piece. I'm just fucking telling you all, like, that's the thing. You got to feel the thing and then you can shift, okay? So there's no, to me, such like no such thing as like a bad vibration. It's just an indicator of our experience. And if we continue to choose the same thing like anger or sadness or grief or fucking fear, we're just creating more and more of that in our life because that's what our brain is getting wired to see. Let's fucking talk about neuroscience, right? I'll fucking save that for later. But it all comes together and I hold so much like, and the more I learn about science, the more that it just grounds me into my beliefs. A lot of people don't want their beliefs to be challenged, but I do. I hold space for that because then I can debunk shit and then I can ground into the truth of who I am and how powerful I am. We are so incredible. Do you know, like, do you see? I know I asked you, I'm fucking asking you again. Do you actually know that? Wow. This life that we have is such a gift. And we can get caught up in trying to label and name and do all the fucking things, put ourselves into a box, even in the world of spirituality. But are we living our life now? Are we allowing ourselves to enjoy it? Are we making the most of this experience? Are we creating the impact that we came here to have? What can you do today to anchor into your truth and power? I'm not going to fucking ask you what can you do today to raise your fucking vibration because that shit doesn't really matter. Anchor into the truth of who you are. Connect with the infinite power that literally exists within you because you are the embodiment of the universe. Fucking connect with that energy. See what happens for your life. Okay. See how your like vibration will just like start to match it. when you acknowledge the power of who you are. Fucking sit with that. Sit with that for a minute. Feel free, if you do that, feel free to comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear from you as you dial more and more into the power and truth of who you are, because you are fucking amazing. So amazing and beautiful. So much, like, I don't even really like this word, but potential. Like, we are infinite potential. Like, we have that. The only thing separating you from like bringing that potential to life is belief, limiting belief. Why? What, are you afraid? You're afraid to fail? I'm fucking afraid to fail all the time. Do it anyways, right? That's how we move through that scale of fear, not scale of fear, but that emotion of fear, feeling that and doing the things anyways, okay? And like, this isn't to say like if you're scared to cross the street because there's cars coming, to do it anyways. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the heart and soul matters. The things that you're holding back because you don't want to offend anyone, right? I was holding back on this whole fucking conversation because I didn't want to offend people. And then I had a really beautiful time with my colleague Jessie this morning. And I was like, fuck it, man. I'm super inspired to just share my truth. You don't have to agree. I hold space for that. And I welcome you to disagree, because that expands me even more. So thank you. If I haven't even read the comments yet, because I'm on a total riff right now, and like I'm through Zoom, so it's kind of sketchy trying to get on comments. But I will catch up on those after. And thank you for disagreeing if you have, because you're helping me learn and grow and expand more into my own truth. You are like a catalyst for my growth. Thank you. Amazing. Do all the things, you guys. Be in your power. Be in your truth. Be in the now, because that's what we have. And know that if you're in an emotional space that you don't really, I'd say, enjoy or want to be in, be there with it. There's something that wants to be seen within you, and your resistance to it is blocking you from moving through that. Okay? That is some of the most powerful work that we can do for ourselves, is to bear witness to us and our experiences. Then we can shift and grow and change. All right, you guys. That's what I fucking got for you. Thank you for tuning in to this Monday afternoon TED Talk. It's Monday. I'm fucking amped. So let's see what else the week brings. Love you lots, and I will catch you all on the flip side.